So today I want to talk about survival mode and how that affects your social skills. Survival mode kills your social skills. And I'm not trying to be poetic when I say that, but it is true. I think when you're in survival mode, or when someone's in survival mode, right, it builds this auric field of paranoia that people are out to get you, or that you may not be able to trust said person or situation or opportunity, because you're so used to things falling through the cracks, and like the foundation that you have may not be sturdy, right? So being in survival mode, and especially mentally, it starts to affect your emotions, and the barriers that you have with other people. So if you notice yourself in this energy, it's important to acknowledge it, address it, transmute it. And how can you transmute being in survival mode, right? You can start doing things that will change your trajectory. So a way that you quantum leap is by doing something differently within your routine in particular, right? So continuously learning how to unfuck yourself and placing yourself in a position where the you that feels so small in the moment would not normally do. And I talk about this on my Substack too, because I'm putting this on YouTube, but I talk about this on Substack as well, where I speak on, I think it was practical alchemy for the cardinal signs, and it was for Cancer, actually, for Cancer placements to unfuck themselves by learning how to quantum leap into being seen. And that has been such a lesson for me continuously as I go through the Saturn return, but also as we just went through the new moon in Aries. So there's that. So yeah, the way to transmute survival mode is by literally just shifting your own trajectory and continuously doing that. You have to address the survival mode first, right? But once you address it, okay, how do we shift the narrative? Because, honey, come closer. You cannot keep going around like everybody's your enemy, or like people are out to get you, or like, oh, they're just close to me because they want to actually hurt me. Like it's literally paranoia that's within the auric field, unless you actually have like probable cause. But I know the difference, and I can say this because I literally was just in this energy and I was talking about it on an episode that I haven't released yet, but that's neither here nor there. I just want to make this video to encourage those that may be in survival mode to do something different and to change your routine up, shift the narrative for yourself, because otherwise it's just going to be like you thinking that it's like you against the world, and that's not the case. You might just have some blockages that you need to work through at the time. And you might also need to get away from certain environments, people, habits, change up your routine, right? So if you're constantly listening to rap music, or just all this baneful ass music, you might want to switch it up. But today in general, I transmuted my energy by listening to baneful music, and that actually got me in a mode of wanting to protect myself. So it all depends on how you use energy, how you use your own energy.